Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week. This is episode 129. We've got 5 new print-on-demand niches for you to target this week to hopefully increase your sales in the immediate future. This is a big episode because, hey, Halloween, while it isn't behind us in real life, in the terms of selling print-on-demand products, the height of the demand is certainly behind us. So we're going to be looking forward. This is going to be a forward-looking episode. Let's get right to it. Quick sales update. So in the last week, I did 511 sales on Amazon merch. 429 came from the US market and the rest came from the international markets. Also, if you see a spike in returns related to Halloween t-shirts in the next week, don't be surprised. You know how Amazon is. Amazon customers specifically. Just a reminder, I do post daily sales updates on Instagram. You can find a link to my Instagram in the description. I don't really look at social media that much, but every day I make a point of posting my FBA merch and Printful sales there on Instagram. All right, niche number 1 this week, and it's a forward-looking show. By the way, we're going to be looking at Thanksgiving this week because if you look at the research tools, it's pretty well dominated by Halloween everything, as you would expect. So we are looking to Thanksgiving, and that's what this episode is going to be dedicated to. We've got quite a few weeks, a little over 3 weeks to really prepare for Thanksgiving shirts. If you're in tier 10 and anything pops up between now and then, definitely target whatever is in highest demand. But if you are, tier 100, tier 500, tier 1000, and you really want to cement yourself in the Thanksgiving niche, like now is definitely, even in the past, like maybe a couple weeks earlier than this, would be a great time to be posting your new designs and trying to get ranked. Because as you're going to see, there's already people buying Thanksgiving designs. So also, just so you know, guys, like when I'm looking up Thanksgiving, like I'm typing in keywords like funny Thanksgiving, like keeping it very high level, very generic, very high value. And then from there, I'll look at the various high ranked products on those primary keywords. And then I'll go search the keywords associated with those sub niches and I'll evaluate them as a whole. So a lot of these are going to be themed after like funny Thanksgiving, because obviously putting a funny spin on something is, a tried and true way of entering almost any niche. So here we go. Niche number 1 is meow, meow, I'm a cat. It's kind of like crossing Thanksgiving turkeys with cats. You've got a purr key, P-U-R-R-K-E-Y instead of a turkey. The turkey's wearing the brown paper bags, trying to pretend there's something else, and it doesn't have to be cat. It could be something else as well. Like just put a brown paper bag over the turkey and say that it's something, it's pretending not to be a turkey, obviously, for Thanksgiving because they don't want to end up on our, dinner table. BSR is looking like 30,000, 130,000, 700,000, 700,000. By the way, the research tools don't always have every listing indexed. So there may be some, newer submissions that have better BSRs that just aren't showing up right now. That will show up, next week. Niche number 2, and this is WTF, Wine Turkey Family. And this design's really not that hard to execute, especially if you've got like a $1 subscription to Creative Fabrica. I can drop a link if anybody, if there's still people out there that aren't using Creative Fabrica. I feel like most people are, but you can join for $1. I'll put the link there. You're like, Ryan, I'm not a good designer. How do I get the wine glass? How do I get a turkey? How do I get a heart? Spend $1, join Creative Fabrica. I think the price goes up after that, but it's like 33% off if you use my link, and you get the $1 for the first month. So just plugging them, shamelessly, but seriously, it's worth it. As long as you have a subscription, you can use the graphics. So WTF, Wine Turkey Family. Nice Thanksgiving shirt there. BSRs, 58,000, 200,000, 600,000. Niche number 3. Oh, before we get to niche number 3, quick plug. I have a free print-on-demand mini course. It's linked in the description. Give me your email address. I'll send you 1 lesson a day for 8 days. Also, I've got a print-on-demand Facebook group. If you would like to join, I would love to have you in there too. Those are all linked in the description. All right, niche number 3 is Merry Thanksgiving. All right. And it's a funny, like Joe Biden, obviously, like with almost any major holiday, you can cross niche the holiday with the sitting president. Oftentimes, if we've been, selling print on demand for a while, you'll notice that the more common slant on the designs when you are going politics cross niched with something else is a negative slant on the politician. And let's just leave it at that. And it doesn't matter who it is, right? It's just almost always negative. It's like, well, why is that then? Why are we always so, why is the sentiment towards the politicians so negative? It's like, yet nothing ever changes. We'll have the same discussion next year, the year after that, year after that, year after that. It'll probably just be the same, right? And I'm not saying this is about the two-party paradigm. I'm saying that it doesn't matter. Just insert politician. Probably going to be a lot of people buying t-shirts with a negative slant towards that politician. you know, your guess is as good as mine as to why we can't have nice things. You know what I'm saying? All right, Merry Thanksgiving in this case, and we've got, you know, the sitting president Joe Biden and kind of poking fun at him. BSRs 70,000, 300,000, 500,000, 600,000. All right, niche number 4. And this is eat tacos, all right? And or eat anything else really. So, and by the way, like I'm not a big turkey guy, so I mean myself, you know, I might wear the eat tacos shirt. For me, I'd love to have some tacos on Thanksgiving instead of turkey personally. I know, call me out in the comments. I'm a weird person. I'm not a picky eater. It's just something about turkey. I'm not a big turkey guy. So I'll literally eat anything else. Fortunately, like when I'm having Thanksgiving dinner, you know, if it's at like my girlfriend's house, they have seafood. So it's always a nice little option over there. They have some nice seafood. So I'll get to look forward to that. You have the design behind me, not just tacos. It says pizza instead with the turkey delivering a pizza. So kind of funny there. BSRs, 130,000, 380,000, 700,000. The pizza one behind me, 140,000. All right, niche number 5 is pumpkin pie. All right, we had our Halloween pumpkins, and now we use them to make pumpkin pie, I guess. And who doesn't love a nice pumpkin pie, especially when whoever makes it really knows what they're doing. I had a nice slice the other day. I'm just thinking about it like, man, that would be good. If there's any left over, I'd probably go eat some right now. Midday, is that okay? I don't know. Do I have to wait till dessert? Pumpkin pie though, right? You got them using the first design, honestly, so easy to execute, and they're using the pi symbol, like the pi mathematics symbol. Sorry, anybody listening to the podcast feed, we're talking about pi as in pi, the math symbol. 3.14, right? Something like that. 3.14 something. And it goes on forever. So you've got the 2 pi symbols as the eyes, the jack-o'-lantern face. The next one is just a pumpkin with the pi symbol carved into it. The next one's just an orange shirt with the pi symbol, but it says pumpkin pie. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at shirt number 3 here. How simple is that? You don't even need to get complicated with the design. They just slapped the pi symbol, only selected the color orange, and 181,000 BSR, 23 reviews. They're killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, guys, you can just keep it simple. I know it's not all like some formula where before we published a shirt, we just know this one's going to be successful. It's not like that. But you just keep taking stabs, and sometimes you end up with shirts like that one. Super simple design. I mean, about as simple as it could possibly be, honestly. And 181,000 BSR, and the 23 reviews, to me, you know, means that they've made hundreds of sales, because you typically, I've heard, like, review rate is like 5% on Amazon. It could be plus or minus, you know what I'm saying, some percentage, but generally speaking, like maybe 1 in 20 people that purchase drop a review. So they've made certainly quite a bit of money on that shirt. Oh yeah, and then the design behind me here, I love that one. It says, I'm into fitness pumpkin pie in my mouth. I mean, that's hilarious, guys. I love those, and I've seen that before. It was like fitness taco in my mouth or something. I just love that like niche for a shirt design. And then obviously, like, you know, a lot of, like, what is it, like undertones of gluttony around Thanksgiving, where everybody eats too much and then they were just like, you know, sit around, do nothing, watch football. What's not to love? So the fitness, you could probably do more than just pumpkin pie with the I'm into fitness X in my mouth, where X is food. Seller trends. These are shirts that have seen a big jump in BSR recently. The M&Ms, the crayons, you know, skip those. Those are not safe in my opinion. The Houston shirt, because of the MLB, I would definitely avoid that. You don't want anything to do with like the teams in the World Series. Even if you're like, oh, but I could just make it say Houston. It's like, I would not be listing anything related to the 2 remaining teams in the World Series, which is what, like Houston and the Phillies, right? I'm not into baseball, but I just wouldn't do it. I would skip even anything fringe related, at least for the time being. Also, this design behind me here, will trade brother for candy. I think that's hilarious. Looking ahead, if you want to sell shirts related to kind of seemingly random holidays, November 30th, this is at least a month out. November 30th is National Mason Jar Day. December 1st, World AIDS Awareness Day. December 2nd, National Fritters Day. December 4th, Santa's List Day. December 6th, St. Nicholas Day. So we're getting into the Christmas, you know, when we're looking a month out, guys, we're getting into the end of the year. We're already in December. I'm kind of excited, honestly. I love just the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a little bit, I don't know. I live in Northern Virginia. Everybody here is like, go, 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 nonstop. And I used to be that way when I had to like commute, man. I think it's honestly just traffic drives everybody crazy where I live, because it's miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even see my friends half the time because we have to Google Maps it, and it's like, oh man, like it's just an extra hour and a half in the car. It's not worth it, you know? Literally happened yesterday. So yeah, so I love just like that vibe that we get around the holiday season. All right, bonus shirt. This is one that I was just referencing a second ago, but I just love the design. I love the niche. But honestly, the design itself is really good. Like, look at the contrast. They did one font selection, one font family. They made brother in a different color, so it's bold because that's kind of the point of the shirt itself. That's the selling point. The distressed font, you know, they have the Halloween, you know, spider webs here, but it's not overbearing. You know, we did a video like a week or two ago where I was kind of looking at someone in tier 10's designs, and they weren't bad, but they were also like overbearing with all the extras on the shirt, you know, detracting from the actual point of the shirt. And it's like, what's the point of this shirt? It says, we'll trade brother for candy. So it's like someone with a brother is going to wear that shirt. And what are the big graphics? Not the small bats or the small spider web. The big graphic is the like pumpkin, you know, themed candy pail, whatever we call it, with candy in it. So I'm just saying, sometimes guys, keep it simple. This is a great example of a nice design, funny design. So if you need to like have a little reference book for when you're designing in the future, I would save this one. I think this is really well executed. All right, deleted designs. And before we get to them, actually, I just wanted to remind you guys, anything related to the World Series, Houston, Phillies, etc., skip all those. Also, looking at Thanksgiving shirts, I saw like Friendsgiving is kind of something related to Thanksgiving, and anything related to the show Friends, do not upload, okay? Even if you see some of these designs, like that one right here, 250 reviews, somehow it's still for sale, I would not feel safe at all listing that through my account. You're putting everything at risk. I would not do that. And here are your removed designs, guys. I don't know exactly why. A lot of show me your kitties are removed. A lot of kittens, cats, etc. are removed. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us why. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Quick reminder, I have a full print-on-demand course walking you through step-by-step in linear tutorials, self-paced, exactly how you can replicate my six-figure annual print-on-demand business exactly as I run mine to start, scale, and automate. So at the end, I'll teach you how to automate everything too. So it's not like you're constantly having to like break your back working nonstop for this business. It can be automated down the line. But of course, initially, I want you to like actually learn the workflows and what we're actually doing. So you can find out more, the links in the description to my full print-on-demand course. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.